And here we are with the first match. Let's go, Sully and Jansen. Starting off round 1.
Yeah, here we go. Sully making his comeback after a small hiatus. You know, he's a working man. He does stuff for a living. You know, adult things. But you know what? He's making his comeback now. Hopefully that PT has not run out of gas from the last time we saw him. Jansen making his first appearance at a Fusion event. So we've seen him what he could do at the NJIT events. He got second place at the NJIT local just last Thursday. So hopefully that momentum can keep on.
Yeah, he's been slowly grinding with that Ness, starting to really evolve his own personal style. Meanwhile, Sully always had a little bit more of a just bread and butter kind of PT. He never had his true breakout moment, but he has always been just this efficient, fierce competitor, grinding away at what makes PT best, which is finding those unique situations for every Pokemon to succeed. As he takes that first stock with the Ivysaur up air and challenging Ness on the ledge. Super clean stuff, utilizing this Ivysaur and that enhanced range to full effectiveness, trying to make Ness feel uncomfortable where he is best, that being in the air.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to play with your strengths, and a character we don't really see too often from Sully is the Ivysaur, and the Ivysaur has been doing almost everything to Jansen's Ness so far. It has been the answer, and is just continuously adding on. Jansen's going to escape death right there, but all the pressure, all that momentum is riding definitely in Sully's favor. But that dash attack, all it takes is one good edge guard. But that yo-yo, it may not be as big of a factor, especially with Ivysaur on the board, because one, he has Divine Whip. He doesn't have to recover onto the ledge immediately. He can hold on if he wants to, and that Ivysaur has been the answer and still living it out up to 128.
Yeah, his timing mix-ups have been really immaculate, being able to properly challenge Ness in the air. Finally switching to the Charizard. Let's see if what this Zard has in store. Is he able to recover? Jansen not going for the yo-yo, instead just hitting with that Narrow Shield. Will he go for the edge guard? There's the yo-yo, nice. But he survives.
Yeah.
No grab. He gets by just fine. Neutral is reset, and a neutral with Charizard at 150 is certainly terrifying. And he gets that back air. He's looking for the kill.
It's not a position you want to be in right now if you're Jansen. You want to make sure to play with everything in your playbook. And at 195, yeah, we can praise that stock finally being taken, but still, is it a little bit too late, or does he have the comeback factor in Ness, which Ness is capable of doing? All it takes is a few combo strings, a few PK fires, maybe a PK rocket call out as well, but it seems like Sully is not giving him the chance. Still off stage with 65%, gonna try to go for the raw forward smash call out.
Yeah, barely misspacing that, and Jansen fighting his way out of the corner, holding steady, gets another dash attack to cover the landing. Damage is starting to rack up on Squirtle very quick, but the side B an option hasn't come out in that game yet, and it came out just in time for Sully in order to keep his advantage.
Yep.
That down tilt to cover the air dodge.
Ooh, and barely living it out is Jansen. Might have been a little greed right there coming in from Sully. He could have finished it in any other way, but the Ivy may still be able to get the job done. All it takes is one good edge guard.
There it is.
No need for that dare, but you know what? We're going to finish things off on a strong suit. Sully putting authority where authority is due, getting game 1 over Jansen, and it was doable. Jansen was starting to bring it back. He started getting a few more callouts, started getting a little bit more combos going in his favor. But you know what? With a strong lead that Sully already had to begin that game 1, it was kind of hard to make that comeback.
Yeah, he started really piecing it together towards the end, just starting to figure out some of Sully's landing timings, ways to best cover them. A lot more dash attacks coming out throughout the game, but towards the end he was picking his spots a little bit better. But I really like how Sully just kind of would challenge Jansen a little bit further, a little bit of an extension, safe extension, but an extension nonetheless. Going deeper, not trying to mess with the PK Rocket 2-frame, just I'm going to hit you while you're charging it. And all these PK fires, these jump PK fires to try and edge cancel on the platform, got blasted out with Ivysaur's up air.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned before, Ivysaur really putting in a ton of work for Sully, and let's see if the other Pokemon can catch up. Primarily this Squirtle, which I know Sully puts a lot of time into.
Yeah, speaking of a lot of time, a character that he definitely does use more than often is Charizard, and the Charizard didn't even have to come out as much. It's played for like a good 30 seconds, and from there was barely ever used from. But, it's been the Squirtle and it's been the Ivysaur doing all the work, and with good reasons. Ness loves to combo big-bodied characters such as Charizard, and with characters like Ivy and Squirtle, who are very small and are not too susceptible to combos, there's a good way to just play with your opponent's weaknesses.
Ooh, but here we see Jansen off to an amazing start, able to kind of utilize these platforms a little bit more. Less center stage airspace with that top platform just being there. Oh, missing the kill, but holding.
Wow.
And great tech. What an absolutely sick tech for Sully to keep living. And now he's starting to throw. He's starting to throw hands a little bit more. 180 now on this Charizard. You still have to be scared, but the PK Thunder, PK Fire comes out off that platform. Such a Ness classic.
Yeah. And one thing to keep in mind as well, many people may not know the name Jansen, but one thing that he's very good at doing is adapting to his opponents, starting to figure out some things here and there of what his opponents may be doing wrong, some flaws to their gameplay. I mean, Sully's still doing a good job keeping it close, and the Ivysaur may be the answer, but right now he has to focus on getting this stock out as soon as possible before Ness is capable of doing anything but the Ivysaur there is going to come in, bring us back to a 2-stock game.
Yeah, again, just going at it a little bit earlier. As that F smash comes out from Jansen, it looks like he was really trying to get a greedy punish on that landing, something he knew that Ivysaur was coming out with that back air. But here's another one, back air into dash attack, a quick bread and butter, and punishing the missed tech.
We got to tech those, man. It's
Always.
very key in just this game in general. Nice call out, though, with the PK Fire. Not going to get much of it. The yo-yo's going to come in clutch, but a nice recovery and a counter play. May cost Jansen the stock, but a nice recovery, nice ricochet as well right there. Not many Nesses are capable of getting those angles going in their favor, but Jansen making the way.
Yeah, that was a scary situation for Jansen, going all in on that edge guard, but he's able to get away with his life, just a little bit of extra damage.
Nice.
Yeah, he's looking to make that up real quick, hitting out the Razor Leaf.
Yeah, I like the option
wow.
to stick to the Ivy right there, you know, just utilizing that Vine Whip as a stall once again, and trying to go for the forward smash call out. That is a specialty coming in from Sully, but it doesn't even matter. He's still going to get the stock. These platforms have been a game changer. I do respect the Battlefield pick, but for a player like Sully who thrives off of just making sure you don't get your techs on those platforms, he is going to punish you hard and now take the advantage.
Yeah, I like how Jansen is starting to stick to the ground a little bit, trying to shark these platforms, but good on Sully to get off them pretty seamlessly, throwing out some of Ivysaur's more advanced range. Ooh. That down air covering his landing yet again. 34%, not a pretty solid extra credit starting to build up here at 147. Ivysaur not known to be the heaviest, but the extra range is just throwing Jansen for a loop right now.
There's no reason to approach,
Whoa.
but you know what? Finally, we've seen a few of those forward smashes come out. You've been swinging and you've been missing, but finally, it comes when it needs to. That's a home run right there for Jansen. Gonna take the stock. Still has a lot of ground to make up, and we're not seeing the Ivysaur on deck anymore. We are seeing the Squirtle, and that Squirtle is putting in damage right now.
Yeah, Jansen needs to kind of recreate the start he had at the beginning. Kind of fishing for a couple PK Fires right now. No jump on this Ness. Yeah.
You didn't have to do that, man. You didn't have to do it, but you know what? If you want to finish, you're going to finish with style. He's making his return. Sully on top 2-0. Ivysaur was the biggest factor of this whole game. I mean, you can see it with this final stock. Not only did he get a nice down tilt call out right there, but he's able to finish it. No kill screen needed, you know, just straight, yeah, you're dead, man. Oh, yeah.
Swap the names, Kelvin.
And that's not my tag, bro. That's not even my tag. Bro, we are past that. We are months past that tag already.
We're in a new era.
Wow.
As hi, everybody. It was a little bit of a rough, I think we're live, but it was a little bit of a rough start to this Fusion stream, but we're here kicking it right into the game and kicking it right into the event. We're going to a little bit of a crowded today, a little bit more crowded today as we had a little bit of a raid from NGIT coming out here with multiple players and multiple spectators even to enjoy the event and enjoy the time that we have going here. It's going to be a good one to start. And how do you feel about it, Gabe?
I feel pretty good, man. I mean, it's good to see, that things are starting to kick up once again. Love to see the help and representation of other colleges, maybe just people in general just stopping by and bringing us some more of their players,